Hello everyone, welcome back to another Get Ready With Me. My name is Courtney Leach Hensley and today I'm going to create a look using my Spellbound palette that I got from Jolie Beauty. Now you're probably wondering, is it the same as Jeffree Star where the product was on sale and I just had to try it, or what? And the answer is no. I am also an affiliate for Jolie Beauty, so I will have a link to the products in the description. But you know me, I like glitter, I like fun colors, I like to just be able to play and experiment. And as much as I do love SeneGence and I love a large portion of their products, they don't make colors catered to people like me, people that want to have the fun, colorful things. There's a lot of pinks, there's a lot of browns, and as you can see from this palette, there is not a lot of pinks and browns. There is some pink, but there's, purples, blues, greens, everything like that. So we're gonna create a look using this. And now also, I do have a new series that is dropping on Friday, and I used three of the colors. Well, I used a few of the colors. So you'll kind of be able to see more of a blind react in that in that video, especially because like the one color, and it was Charm, that I ended up using in my inner corner. You guys, it was so good. So today I'm going to talk more about the colors, the products, stuff like that. And I do wish that I would have gotten another product, like at least a lip product, but I didn't because I was solely focused on getting this palette for the goddess look that I did for Hecate. And I didn't think it through. So, and as you saw too, my color Ouija is busted. I did send them an email, but it's the weekend and I'm sure they didn't get it. This came all the way from the UK, so there's a part of me that's not surprised that something as delicate as glitter, because glitter shadows are definitely more fragile, that was the color that just decided to be like, wah, wah. I kind of go with some of these like pinky purpley ones that were over here in this corner. And also, I'm probably going to use White Magic again because, you guys, I have got to talk about this color more. It is such a beautiful iridescent that it almost looks metallic. Do you see that? It's so pretty. I did use this in my Hecate look too. What was the other? I think it's Crystals. Hold on, let me see. Crystals. Look at that. Like, that color looks metallic. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're doing crystals. So actually, you know what I've got on my finger? Let's just... Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Do you see like how like bold? And there was not that much color that I had on my finger. And like, I mean, I don't really like applying makeup with my finger. I know it's kind of like a thing that people have been doing, but do you see how easily that applied? Definitely a fan. I was actually a fan when I did the goddess look because so glitters can sometimes feel glittery. These do not. They do not feel chunky or anything like glitter tends to. Is there some fallout? Yes, there is fallout, but that is definitely the price that you sometimes have to pay. I know with Jeffree Star, I didn't really have any fallout with the darker color, but sometimes you just do. Oh my gosh, you guys. Holy crap. Oh. See, this makes me want to sing. Oh my gosh, are you guys? Oh, like I am over here I'm losing it. What color do I want to put with this? Let's see what Blessing looks like. That's the color that I'm thinking. It's kind of a lighter color. Let's see what Illuminate looks like. I guess let's just do Blessing. Oh, what's Celestial look like? It's gonna be kind of hard. Like, they're definitely very, very pastel colors. So I think what I might do I'm going to take a little bit of Diabolic, which is kind of just a straight up purple. And I'm going to just put that very lightly over here in the corner. And I will say, guys, so I do have allergies, and I have noticed in my videos that I sniff a lot, and I do apologize. I'm going to try to work on that. Just be more mindful of what I'm doing. So blendability, I honestly, okay, let's start with how pigmented. I barely put this brush in this color. And do you see like how pigmented that is? I'm actually really glad that it wasn't like super dark. You just never know with like darker colors how they're gonna turn out. So hold on, let me just kind of look, because you know the hooded eye issue. You gotta make sure that the color isn't ending and starting to look goofy. So literally I'm just going tap tap on top of the color, so that way I don't get too much. But I feel like I added, oh, maybe I didn't add more pressure. Okay. I got a little nervous. I was like, did I tap a little bit harder than what I did last time? So let's just kind of angle this so hopefully you guys can see. Oh, they are so pretty. So I've been following Jolie Beauty for a while. The first palette, like the first like reel or whatever that was sponsored that popped up on Instagram was their Siren palette. And if you know me, if you've been around for a while, your girl likes themes. I like doing themed makeup, hence why I, starting Friday, will have 2 series that are going to be going this year and have 2 more planned for next year. Your girl likes themes. And one thing that really caught my eye and that I think I love about this company is that like the products that they have are all themed based. So they will release a collection, and then however many months later will release another collection. And the first collection I saw was Sirens. So it was, you know, like the blues, the teals. I'm pretty certain there were purples and pinks in there, because I feel like you can't think of like mermaid without, you know, having purple, teals, and blues, well, and even pinks. And so I just kind of started watching them, and once I finally decided, and if you've seen any recent Instagram or TikTok reels, you'll understand this. I just finally got to a point where I decided that I was gonna stop trying to niche down, and I'm just posting videos that I'm excited about, that I want to see, and I'm hoping, and I'm sure at some point, my people will find me. I like color. I like shimmer. I like glitter. I don't care that I'm 45 years old and that I still want to wear these fun, bright colors. Those are the products that I want. So those are the products that I'm now going to get, and I'm now going to show you guys, which is also another reason why I decided to start this YouTube channel, because my son was like, what are you waiting for? Like, why are you worried about what somebody might think? Like, just do it. If that's what you want to do, then do it. I almost, I'm not gonna lie, guys, don't want to put anything on over this, because this combination, I'm gonna end up doing more videos with these products. I just know it. I'm gonna take Blessing, which was kind of that very light, see, can I, yeah, very light purple, and I'm just gonna kind of put this up here at the brow bone to just kind of help blend everything in. But yeah, so this is what I do now. I'm gonna now show you guys colors and products. I'll try to show things, at least in these get ready with me videos, that you can purchase. Now, the series, the specialty things that I do, there is more than likely going to be products on there that you can't get. But that's because those videos are just my fun outlet, or more fun outlet. Something like that. All right, so we're just gonna kind of buff this out. These colors, like I cannot get over this shimmer. So this color, it's called Crystals, just to remind you. Oh my gosh. That it's just, it's so pretty, guys. And it really, because it's a pinky, kind of bluey undertone, not undertone, but iridescent. So that purple worked really, really well. I almost feel like I'm gonna have to put an eyeliner on, and I don't really wear eyeliner too much anymore. I just don't want to. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this really pointed brush. I'm gonna do the white magic here because you guys have got to see this. This would even be a really pretty highlight if you were going for like that iridescent. But do you see? Do you see that? Do you see? It would go on a lot more bold with your finger, but I'm trying to just keep it very pinpointed here to the corner. But like when I put on Charm for Hecate, I use my finger, and it was like how Crystals applied. It's just, should I, you know what? Even though this is Spellbound, I'm like totally feeling like this whole like fairy vibes. We're just gonna kind of tap our finger into the white magic, and then I'm just gonna throw that on as my highlight. What I was using, or what I did have on for my highlight, it's a SeneGence that you can't get anymore, and I just happened to randomly use it one time, and I loved how it looked on camera, so like it's what I've been using a lot lately. It'd be really nice if SeneGence brought it back, because it was just a really good, like, it's a good pearly white, but it has like a nice pink undertone, and I love pinks for my highlighters. So, but there we go. Got a little bit right there, a little bit right there. Look at how it just shines. Oh, you know what? I did this for my Hecate look, but we're just going to do it again. I am actually going to use this brush, but the back side of it. And we're just going to lightly apply it to the arch. Which I realized that I didn't totally finish my eyebrows before I started recording. Oh well. I'll do that when I do my mascara. Like, look at, do you guys see that? Oh, this palette is so good. So far, first impressions, I guess I should say second impressions because I did use this, but products are very pigmented. There is a little bit of fallout, but I only noticed that with Voodoo, which is a black with a silver, and it's black, so I'm not surprised at all. Colors apply very easily, very well, as you saw. Hardly any pressure needed. But yeah, just very, very pigmented, very blendable. These iridescent shimmers don't even feel like I have anything on, which is really nice because, as I mentioned before, we all know that sometimes those glitters, those shimmers will just feel very thick or heavy. So let me just quick finish this look. Actually, you know what? Let me see. What should I use? I do have just kind of like a neutral blush on, but I'm going to take a little bit of Illuminate, which is just kind of a muted pink here, just to try to pink up my cheeks a little bit. Oh, there it is. That's more of the color I was looking for. Do you see that? How that just pinked that right up? So doable as a blush as well? Yes, in my opinion. Look at, oh, that was definitely the color I was wanting. All right, so it works as shadows works as blush. Totally wish I would have gotten a lip color too, but it is what it is. So let me go ahead and quick finish my eyes up. Still debating on whether or not I want to do an eyeliner. We'll see what I decide. And then I'll come back and just, I guess we'll try to figure out a lip together. Okay, so we are mascaraed. We are better eyebrows. I did not go with liner because I just didn't feel like getting up and I don't have a liner in here. So I did use my 3-in-1 primer and my Volume Intense mascara because they both have Capixyl, and a girl is trying to keep her lashes nice and long and voluminous, and this also means I finally placed my SeneGence order, so I got it. So lip-wise, I'm just going to kind of play and experiment here. I am going to use my Opal Gloss, which has an iridescent tone powder, whatever. It's iridescent because there is a color that Jolie Beauty has that is iridescent, and that's when I was like, why didn't I get it? But whatever. I'm going to try to do kind of a lip trend from, I don't know, I think it might have been last summer. I feel like that's when I saw it because I had all these intentions of creating it or like doing something similar, and then, you know, like work and life, and I just never got to it. So I'm going to take these Hydra Mattes, which are now called LipSense Cream, and just try to have some fun with it. And if you hear noises, it's my cat trying to get in. So I do wish that their products came in like singles, because after like seeing just like how great these are, I do love palettes, and I do love the fact that these colors, like the products do come in palettes, but there's this one that's from their Tainted collection that just came out for Valentine's Day, and seeing how like metallic and iridescent and whatnot these colors look, this one I know is a red metallic. Yeah, red metallic. Can you imagine how amazing it is? And I don't wear reds and blacks for like eye looks, and I do have, I think, only one. No, because actually I had decided to turn her into black and burgundy. I can't think of like any of my goddess looks that I could use it for. I just really want that red metallic so bad. All right, so what am I doing here? All right. I'm taking Peony Pink, putting it on the outer edges. Then I'm gonna take Chilled Pink, which is just, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of like a bright pink, but it's not bright as in like hot pink. It's just for a light pink, it's bright. It's a good mixing color though. I've used this color a lot to mix, or have used like in the middle. And I'm gonna get this on my teeth apparently. So let's just kind of do that. We got this here. Still have it on my teeth. And then I'm gonna take, what color? Milk Rose. I'll be honest, I think my Milk Rose was a whack-ass batch, because every other Milk Rose I see is actually an even softer pink. And as you can see, it almost looks gray. Which I'm not mad, because I have used this with like browns. I've put this in the middle. I did wear it to a Falling in Reverse concert last year. So like it totally worked out for that. Okay, this side's not blended, but so I just did like the 3 colors. I think I might have done too much of the Peony Pink, because you definitely aren't really seeing any of the Chilled Pink. But we're gonna This you don't have to seal in with gloss like you do LipSense, but I like it glossy because I'm just not in a matte space right now. And with how shimmery my eyes are, I probably should go with matte, but we're not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna take this. Do you see? Do you see it? And we're just gonna apply it all over. And I'm gonna get this off my teeth. What the crap, people? Well, that's a fun little combination. Yeah, my screen is right there, so that's why I was looking off camera. So this is my look. I know I only used a couple colors from my Jolie Beauty palette, but because I am digging this so much, you guys, I'll create another look. Is it something that you should get? Abso-freaking-lutely. This palette is so good. It's the Spellbound palette, like I said. They have other palettes. They've got Tainted. They've got Sirens. They have so many. And if they're as good as these colors, you're not going to go wrong. You'll just have to find a palette that fits your needs. Like I said, I will have a link to the products in the description. And yeah, I guess let me know in the comments what you think of this look. Is this something that you would wear? Are you excited to try some Jolie Beauty products? And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.